Rain is pouring. Cars are honking. Headlights flash on a busy city road at night. Mr. Carter's black luxury car stops in the middle of the road with a loud screech. The back door opens. A man in a suit jumps out, red with anger. Mr. Carter shouts, "Get out, Eli. You're fired. Right now." He throws a worn brown bag into a puddle. Eli, the driver, stands in the rain, clothes soaked, hands shaking. "Sir, please," Eli says softly. "At least let me drop you home first. It's not safe here." Mr. Carter points at him like he is trash. "You are not my driver anymore. People like you are replaceable. Get away from my car." He slams the door. The car speeds away, splashing muddy water on Eli. Eli bends down, picks up his bag with trembling fingers. His eyes fill with tears. Voice over. He just lost his job. In the middle of the road. At night. But what happens a few hours later will shock everyone. Morning. A big white mansion. Marble floors. Fancy cars. Expensive lights. Inside, Mr. Carter is fixing his tie in front of a mirror. He is rich, powerful, and always angry. He shouts from the stairs. "Eli! Where is the car? I said 8 o'clock sharp, not 8:02. Eli runs in from the driveway. He is in a clean but old shirt. His shoes are worn out. "Sorry, sir," Eli says, breathing fast. "There was a small traffic." Mr. Carter cuts him off. "Excuses, excuses. That's why you'll always be poor. You don't value time." Eli lowers his head. "I'm sorry, sir. It won't happen again." Behind them, Mia, Mr. Carter's teenage daughter, watches from the stairs with her phone in her hand. "Dad, relax," Mia says. "It's just 2 minutes." Mr. Carter snaps. "Mia, investors are coming today. One mistake and I lose millions. I don't have time for useless people." Eli turns and walks out quietly. His shoulders are heavy. His eyes look tired. Outside, Eli opens the car door for Mia. Mia smiles kindly. "Good morning, Eli." "Good morning, Miss Mia," Eli replies, trying to smile back. He starts the engine. As they drive out, Eli's phone buzzes in his pocket. He glances at it for a second, worried. It's a message from his wife. "Doctor said we need to pay advance for Daniel's surgery today. Please don't lose this job." Eli's heart sinks. He whispers to himself, "God, please, just 1 more month. I'll manage somehow." He looks at Mia through the mirror. She is busy on her phone, laughing at something. Mia suddenly looks up and sees his worried face. "Are you okay, Eli?" she asks. "Yes, Mississippi. Just a little tired," he lies. At the office, Eli stands near the car, waiting. Other drivers are chatting, laughing, drinking tea. One of them, Sam, looks at Eli's sad face. "Everything okay, brother?" Sam asks. Eli smiles weakly. "My son, his heart is weak. He needs surgery. I'm still short on money." Sam pats his shoulder. "May God help you. At least your boss is rich. Maybe he will give you advance salary." Eli looks at the tall glass building where Mr. Carter is in a big meeting. He shakes his head slowly. "He doesn't even look at me like I'm human. How will he help me?" Sam is silent. Voice over. "Have you ever seen people who look down on workers like they are nothing? Remember this scene. Because today, everything will change." Hours later, Mr. Carter storms out of the building, face red, shouting on the phone. He throws his briefcase into the car. "Eli! Drive! Now!" he barks. Eli quickly starts the engine. Mia rushes in from the lobby. "Dad, wait. You promised we will visit Mom at the charity event." "Not now, Mia." Mr. Carter snaps. "I have to meet the investors at the hotel. We're already late." She sits back, upset. Eli drives fast through the city. The roads are crowded. Suddenly, at a small crossing, an old woman with a stick is trying to cross the road. She looks scared. Eli's foot moves to the brake on its own. He slows down. Cars behind him honk loudly. Mr. Carter shouts, "What are you doing? Are you blind? Go." Eli looks at the old woman. For a second, she stands right in front of the car, eyes wide. Eli thinks of his own mother. He presses the brake harder and stops. He gets out, runs to the old woman, and gently holds her arm. "Come, mother," he says softly. "I'll help you cross." The old woman nods, her hands shaking. Mia watches from the back seat. Her eyes soften. But Mr. Carter's face fills with rage. He bangs his fist on the dashboard. "This idiot," he mutters. "I'll ruin him today." Eli brings the woman safely to the footpath and runs back to the car. "Sorry, sir," Eli says quietly. "She could have been hit." Mr. Carter leans forward, eyes burning. You just cost me respect in that meeting. Investors don't wait forever. You chose a random old woman over my business. Eli swallows hard. I thought life is more important, sir, he replies. Mia whispers. Dad, he did the right thing. Enough. Mr. Carter shouts. He glares at Eli. Voice over. And in that moment, Mr. Carter made a decision. A cruel decision that would come back to him the same night. Evening. The sky is dark. The city lights glow. Eli is driving Mr. Carter and Mia back from the hotel. The meeting went fine, but Mr. Carter is still angry about the delay. He stares out of the window, jaw tight. Do you know how much time we lost because of you? He says suddenly. Eli keeps his eyes on the road. I'm sorry, sir. I truly am. Mr. Carter continues. You poor people are all the same. Always emotional. No sense of priority. Do you think that old woman would help you if you were dying? No. She'd walk away. Mia looks shocked. Dad, that's not fair. Mia, stay out of this, he says sharply. This is between me and my employee. Eli's grip on the steering wheel tightens. His knuckles turn white. He bites his lip. Sir, with respect, if that was your mother on the road, would you want the driver to stop? Silence. Mia looks at her father. Mr. Carter's eyes turn cold. Stop the car, he says quietly. Eli frowns. Sir, we're on the main road. It's not safe. I said stop the car. Eli slowly pulls over to the side. Cars zoom past them. It's a lonely stretch, lights dim, no shops nearby. Mr. Carter steps out and opens Eli's door. Get out, he says. Eli hesitates. Sir, what? Out. Mr. Carter shouts. Eli steps out, heart pounding. Mia gasps. Dad, what are you doing? Mr. Carter throws Eli's bag onto the ground. You are fired, he says in a hard voice. Right here. Right now. Eli's world stops. Sir, please, Eli whispers. I have a son in the hospital. I was going to ask you for an advance. Please don't do this to me. I'll work extra hours. I'll sleep in the car if I have to. Just, don't fire me. His eyes shine with tears. His hands shake. Mr. Carter sneers. Your personal problems are not my problem. You put my meeting at risk. You made me look weak. I don't keep weak people. He leans closer. And don't ever talk to me like we are equal. You are just a driver. Remember your place. Mia steps out, tears in her own eyes now. Dad, please don't do this. He's been with us for years. He knows all our routes. He takes my mom to the hospital for her checkups. Please. Mia, get back in the car. Mr. Carter shouts. She freezes. He turns back to Eli. Walk. Take a bus. Beg. Do whatever you want. But you are never working for me again. He gets into the car and slams the door. The car speeds away, leaving Eli standing on the side of the road, dust in his face. A truck passes, splashing dirty water on his pants. Eli bends down, picks up his bag with trembling fingers. He opens it. Inside, he sees his son's medicine, a lunchbox and a small drawing. It's a picture of Eli holding hands with a little boy. On top, in a childish handwriting it says, Superhero Dad. Eli's tears finally fall. He looks up at the dark sky. God, he whispers, voice breaking. Why? What did I do wrong? I was only trying to help. He wipes his face with the back of his hand and starts walking. His feet hurt. His clothes are wet with sweat and rain. Cars pass by, no one stops. Voice over. If you were in his place, what would you do? Keep walking? Give up? Cry? Or still trust that something good will happen? Hours later, Eli reaches the small hospital where his son is admitted. He walks into the ward, tired and broken. His wife Lila stands up quickly when she sees him. Eli, what happened? Why are you so late? She asks. He takes a deep breath. I lost my job, he says softly. Lila's face goes pale. Her hands start to shake. What? No. Eli, the doctor just said we need to pay by tomorrow morning. If we don't, they'll stop the treatment. Eli looks at his son, Daniel, lying on the bed with tubes around him. Daniel opens his eyes slowly. Papa, he whispers, weak voice. Did you drive the big car today? Eli sits beside him and holds his small hand. Yes, my champion, he says, forcing a smile. But very soon, I'll drive an even bigger one. For you. Daniel smiles faintly and closes his eyes again. Eli looks at Lila, eyes full of pain. I will find something, he says. Even if I have to work all night. Later that night, Eli walks out of the hospital. Near the gate, he sees an ambulance parked. The driver is talking to the guard. Brother, Eli says, are they hiring drivers here? The ambulance driver sighs. I heard they need someone for night shifts. But it's a hard job. Emergencies. No sleep. Low pay. Eli nods. I'll do it. I just need something. Anything. Within an hour, Eli is inside the ambulance with a simple uniform. He touches the steering wheel and whispers, God, if this is my test, give me strength. Help me save people like I tried to help that old woman today. His phone buzzes with a new message. It's from an unknown number. This is HR from Carter Group. As per instruction, your job is terminated. No pending salary advance can be given. Eli closes his eyes for a moment. Then he starts the engine of the ambulance. Voice over. Eli lost his job on the road. He didn't know, the road would also bring him something else. The same night. It is past midnight. The city is quieter now. Street lights cast a yellow glow. Eli sits in the ambulance, half asleep, head resting against the window. His body is tired, but his mind is still thinking of Daniel. Suddenly, the radio crackles. Emergency. Emergency. We need an ambulance on Highway 7 near the bridge. Serious car accident. Possible internal injuries. Need immediate transport to City Hospital. The nurse beside him, Grace, looks at Eli. That's close, she says. Let's go. Fast. Eli starts the engine and hits the siren. Woo-woo. The ambulance races through the empty streets. As they get closer, traffic appears. Red lights. Stopped cars. Something is blocking the road. Eli's hands tighten on the wheel. He knows this road. His heart beats faster. This is where I was fired, he realizes. He sees flashing hazard lights ahead, a crowd, someone shouting. He slows down and pulls near the scene. A black luxury car is smashed into the divider. The front is badly damaged. Steam rises from the engine. Eli's breath catches in his throat. He knows that car. Grace jumps out. Come on. Eli follows her. People are standing around, recording on their phones. Inside the car, a man is slumped over the steering wheel, bleeding from his forehead. In the back seat, a girl is crying. Dad! Dad, wake up. Somebody help us, please. She sobs. Eli freezes. It's Mia. The man in front is Mr. Carter. For a moment, time stops. The same man who threw him out on this road is now bleeding on this road. Mia looks up and sees Eli. Her eyes widen. Eli. She cries. Please, help him. Please. His heart twists. He could walk away. He could say, this is karma. He could remember every insult, every humiliation. But he doesn't move away. He moves closer. Grace, we need to get him out now. Eli says. They open the door carefully. Mr. Carter groans. My chest. I can't breathe. Grace checks his pulse. Possible internal injury, she says. If we don't get him to the hospital fast, it could be very bad. More people are recording. Someone whispers. Isn't that Mr. Carter, the rich businessman? Eli and Grace lift him gently onto the stretcher. Mr. Carter's eyes open for a second. He sees Eli's face above him. For a moment, he thinks he's dreaming. You? He whispers. Eli. Yes, sir, Eli says, breathing hard. It's me. Stay awake. We're taking you to the hospital. They place him into the ambulance. Mia climbs in, crying. Don't let my dad die, Eli. Please, she sobs, clutching his arm. Eli nods. I won't, he says firmly. I promise. Inside the ambulance, everything is tense. The siren screams. Mr. Carter is gasping. Why are you helping me? He says weakly. After what I did to you. Eli looks at him, eyes serious but calm. Because life is life, sir, he replies. I couldn't leave that old woman on the road. And I can't leave you either. Anger is your choice. Saving you is mine. Mia holds her father's hand, tears falling on his fingers. Dad, please, she cries. I'm sorry I argued with you. Just don't leave me. Grace works fast, checking blood pressure, placing oxygen. Drive faster. She calls out. Eli knows every shortcut. He knows every turn, every speed breaker. The same driver Mr. Carter threw away is now his only chance. He pushes the accelerator. Voice over. Sometimes, the people you treat like nothing are the ones who save your everything. At the city hospital, doctors rush Mr. Carter into the emergency room. Eli, Grace, and Mia wait outside. Mia is shaking. She sits down on a bench, covering her face. Eli, she says between sobs. I'm so sorry for what my dad did to you. It was wrong. So wrong. Eli sits beside her, tired but gentle. You're not him, he says softly. You always treated me with respect. That's enough for me. She looks at him with red eyes. Did you really lose your job because you helped that old woman? She asks. Eli nods. And you still helped him today? She whispers. He smiles sadly. I didn't help him because he is my ex-boss, Eli says. I helped him because he is someone's father. Just like I am Daniel's father. Her face breaks again. If he lives, she says, I'll make sure he apologizes to you. In front of everyone. Hours pass. Finally, the doctor comes out. He is stable now, the doctor says. He had internal bleeding, but we controlled it. Another 30 minutes delay and we might have lost him. Mia bursts into tears of relief. Thank you, doctor, she says. The doctor turns to Eli. Are you the one who drove the ambulance? He asks. Yes, Eli says, surprised. You drove very well, the doctor says. If you had taken the usual route, traffic would have delayed you. That shortcut probably saved his life. Eli nods slightly. Behind them, another man steps out from a nearby corridor. He is in a simple suit, but his aura is calm and strong. I saw everything, the man says. From the time the ambulance came in. Are you Eli? Yes, sir, Eli replies, confused. The man smiles. I'm Mr. Daniels, he says. One of the investors your ex-boss was meeting today. I was at the same hotel. I also saw how he shouted at his driver. Eli's heart skips a beat. Mr. Daniels continues. You put your pain aside and saved his life. That tells me more about your character than any resume. I run a transport company. We need someone honest to manage our drivers. He pauses. How would you like a job as a supervisor, not just a driver? Better salary. Fixed hours. And a health insurance plan for your family. Eli's mouth falls open. My son needs heart surgery, he says, voice shaking. I don't have the money. Mr. Daniels smiles warmly. The company insurance will cover it, he says. We take care of our people. Tears fill Eli's eyes. He looks up silently, grateful. Thank you, sir, he whispers. You have no idea what this means. Oh, I do, Mr. Daniels replies. Because I started as a driver too. Later that morning, Mr. Carter wakes up in the hospital bed. His chest hurts, but his mind is clear. He sees Mia sitting there, holding his hand. Dad, she whispers, eyes red. Do you know who saved you? He blinks. Mia steps aside. Eli is standing quietly near the door, in his simple ambulance uniform. Mr. Carter's throat tightens. He remembers. The road. The rain. His own words. You are just a driver. Now that just a driver has just saved his life. Mia looks at her father. Dad, he could have walked away, she says. After all you said. After firing him in the middle of the road. But he didn't. He helped you. You need to say something. Mr. Carter slowly tries to sit up. His eyes shine with tears now. Eli, he says, voice weak. Come here. Eli walks to his bed, heart calm. Mr. Carter's eyes fill with shame. I was wrong, he says slowly. So wrong. I treated you like you were less than human. I insulted you. I fired you like trash. But you saved my life. A tear rolls down his cheek. I don't deserve your kindness, he whispers. I'm sorry, Eli. From my heart. Please forgive me. Eli's eyes soften. Sir, he says gently, I forgave you the moment I saw you bleeding, because holding on to hate only hurts us more. But I'm glad you see your mistake now. Mr. Carter nods, sobbing quietly. I want to make it right, he says. I'll give your job back. I'll pay for your son's treatment. Eli smiles faintly and shakes his head. Thank you, sir, he says. But God has already opened another door for me. I have a new job now. With health insurance. My son's surgery will be covered. Mr. Carter looks shocked. Mia smiles a little, proud of Eli. Mr. Carter closes his eyes, more tears falling. So this is karma, he whispers. The man I threw out in the middle of the road, became the man who saved me on the same road. He looks at Eli again. If you ever need anything, he says, my door is open. Not as your boss. As someone who learned a hard lesson from you. Eli nods. Then please, Eli says softly, promise me one thing, sir. What? Mr. Carter asks. Respect the people who work for you, Eli replies. Drivers, cleaners, guards, maids. They are humans. They have families. They have hearts. Mr. Carter nods slowly. I promise, he says. Some weeks later. Daniel is running in a small park, laughing. His surgery went well. Eli and Lila sit on a bench, watching him play. Mia walks toward them with a small gift bag. "Hi, Eli," she says, smiling. "Dad asked me to give you this." Eli opens the bag. Inside is a brand new phone, and a note. "Thank you for saving my life and my soul, Mr. Carter." Eli smiles. He looks up at Mia. "Tell him I said thank you," he says. "Not for the phone. For changing." Mia nods. In the distance, an ambulance siren is heard softly. Eli looks at it and whispers, "Once I was just a driver for one man. Now I'm a driver for many lives." Voice over to the viewer. Rich or poor, we are all human. Never forget, the person you insult today might be the one who saves you tomorrow. Respect every person, no matter their job or clothes. Karma always comes back, in ways you never expect.